Hey, something went wrong with my phone last night, so I wasn't able to get the review up. But I've done it already, and here it is.
So what did I think about Zero Dark 30? Well, I have a couple things to say about it. First of all, it gets an 8 out of 11. It had a bit of a screw you ending. I mean, we all know the ending. That's not a spoiler. It's after the real deal. Bin Laden gets killed. But they don't even show the body in this movie. I know we didn't get to see the dead body in real life either, but we did know what Bin Laden looked like. So it would have been nice for them to deliver that in this movie. But that didn't end up being the case. So it kind of sucks, if you ask me. And that's ultimately why I had to knock it down from a 9 out of 11 to an 8 out of 11. Which, as you can understand, still makes this a pretty good movie. There's like a 20-25 minute action sequence where they go and they kill Bin Laden. And I would have to say that was pretty decent. It was well delivered. As far as I know, and I remember hearing all the details about it, as far as I know, this is like 90%, if not 100%, exactly what happened in real life. That happens in the action sequence in the movie. I entered the movie about 3 minutes late, where they were torturing someone, but that didn't end up making all that much of a difference. And when I got in there, they were torturing someone. And what I mean is the U.S. was torturing one of the terrorists and started getting stuff out of him. And this went out a lot in the movie until Obama came into play. I don't know the whole deal behind this because I was never paid attention to the whole torture and deal thing, but apparently no one was allowed to torture after Obama. Guilty as charged. I'm an Obama supporter, but anyway, we're talking about the movie here. It was a very long waiting period. I don't know how long, I can't really even estimate how long before the 20-minute action sequence there was, but I could tell you that it was still very satisfying because, let's see, you got this one girl who's fighting for it all. She wants to get Bin Laden killed. Who doesn't in this movie? But she's meeting trouble at every turn. And it's really showing what's going on behind the scenes in Washington, D.C. in this movie. Whether or not all this actually happened, I don't know. And you didn't check facts on this. I might have to after seeing this movie. See what if this is real, what if this is just smoke and mirrors. But whatever it is, it delivers a good movie. That said, some of the things that I need to work on were, as I mentioned, the ending. The other thing I was going to mention is it isn't very, very violent. And when there are two very violent moments, though. The whole thing's not violent, but there are two violent moments that are explosions, and they're suicide attacks. In fact, there might actually be 3 or 4. I lost count.
I thought about it, there were three.
The point is, those were your actions of violence in this movie until the 20-minute action sequence, in which case there was plenty of violence. This is a movie that you should take your kids to see. There were some kids in the theater that were like screaming. Trust me, not for kids. Teenagers, that's another story. They'll be able to handle this. Even though it's rated R, in which case you should still take an adult with him. But as far as actors in this movie go, I don't know who that actress is, but I'm gonna have to look her up because she was really good. She really delivers in this movie as the CIA operative she is. CIA? Well, she works for the CIA. So does her boss until he's canned. Oops, sorry for the spoiler there. She's really the only one who works. The Marines in the action sequence, they work too. They were very good. Anything else to say about this movie? No, not really. just want to explain why I'm doing this, like, all around. It's because I'm using my camera phone to do this review because I've got another movie in 10 minutes. I wanted to give this a try, and I wanted to do it while the movie was fresh in my head. You let me know?
Clearly it did not work out, and unless I get a new phone that's going to upload properly, I will not be doing this again. But I did do 2 interviews that night, so there will be one more right up after this video. After that, I'll go back to doing the video reviews right here. Until further notice, until I try again with a new phone in a couple of months.